Teacher here at 9 Figure Gaming. Welcome back to SteelRising. We're here at episode 24. So we've just managed to get to this Bastille. We're on its way to the Bastille. We are unable to go back anywhere to obviously complete some of the side quests that we've done here. So we found that guy's mother, and unfortunately she has died. It looks like she's been murdered and not by an automat. It seems like the guy that she trusted maybe the culprit. Not too sure. We will have to see if we can ever go back to find out what the situation is. I think what we need to do at the moment is kill whoever is guarding the Bastille. So I'm guessing there's going to be a big automat we need to take down. Let's get rid of this guy. Oh shit. Yeah, we've just faced off with one of these guys. Got me again.
I will have to go through the moat to get into the Bastille.
Don't talk about what you need to do. You've got to fight this guy first. Still beating off this guy. Oh my god. Let's let him 6 seconds play through and we'll pop another one of those. Pop another one. Down, fella. Yeah, so she says we've got to go through the moat. Just make sure there's no items to be picked up. We've got that way there, and the moat. Somehow down there, I believe. The Bastille moat. So ignore the moat for now. Obviously, we've still got a side quest to complete. Oh, that's actually in there. Way we can open. Nope, I don't have the key for that. Oh, I see. And also a gate we can't get through right now, so yeah, let's continue back and down into the moat. And we also need to go there, and the entrance to the other side that we can't get through. So down we go. I can see some items, so we want to try and make sure we get those. I see one just behind that tree as well. Let's head over that way first, see if we can actually get that one. Oh, was I seeing things? We are stuck. Uh-oh. I guess we weren't supposed to come down here. Yeah, we're trying to lock on that guy and we are trapped. Let me see if I can get us out of here. I'll bring you back in once we are free. Right, here we are then, we're back. Luckily, just a relog sorted it out. I nearly went and used the reassembly token, or disassembly token, which would mean it would cost us all of our essence to actually get back to the last Bastille that we went to. So yeah, let's avoid going up there this time. A bit lame that actually got us stuck up there. But let's get this item that we know is here. See right there. I can also see. I see that one, and I also see that one. Yeah, let's take them one at a time. I don't need to rush this. Oh, I could actually sneak attack him. Never mind. No. Ooh, we couldn't move down. I'm bad. Put down now. Now the question is, which way is this piece leaking? Can we get a sneak attack? Oh, careful. No, it takes too long. You have to do with his icy blast, but no. Well, let's have a look up here. These are good vantage points. Whoa. Nah, I'm coming for you in a second, bud. See that opening there though. The Bastille sewers. And is this what I think it is? Shortcut straight through. It naturally leads us back to that Bastille, so we can just drop down and come this way. And obviously this is another area that we've not been through. There's another gate there that we can't come through, so that's probably going to be another shortcut. We've got these passages that we're opening around here. Hope we aren't actually going on the right path now. I feel like that might be the case. I see you. Let's ignore that. Let's head back. Let's just clear out the moat first, just so we know there's nothing else down the moat. I do have a feeling that this is the correct path that we should be going now, and I'd prefer to make sure that we obviously have a look, make sure we get everything we can possibly get from these other locations. Just look straight into that. Try and do is make sure that we can get this guy. Oh, give me a kick. And he gave me a whack. And let's move out. Get him out. Ooh, still letting me with that though, no. No, we need some stamina. Oh, we're out. And he killed him. How they hit me with that then, I do not know. From what I gathered, we were underneath. Oi. Need to be careful. It's on fire. It's good for us. And it's gonna burn. Good. Let's grab these items. No, really viral. Come on, big dude. I know you're looking right at me. Oh shit, he just come out of nowhere. See that item in there where he was hiding though? No. There we go. Put that item there. Probably got the shooter guy coming up soon. Oh, and it's worth us coming down here because there is an item there that we are currently missing. It's a note or a memory? A memory.
That's enough, Monsieur le Comte. My assistants and I are exhausted. We're not gravediggers, à la fin.
Oh, I understand. The task you have been given does not please you. Perhaps you do not find it worthy of your high qualifications?
Indeed. My family has been dedicated to serving the kingdom for over a century, and you cannot ignore what it has cost us. I refuse to fall that low.
Very well. As you wish. Since this is the case, you will have a more prestigious assignment starting today.
No, I wouldn't say moan about that, because now you're just going to become an automat.
Was there anything else?
What about my assistants? Will they come with me?
Unfortunately not, mon ami. But I promise you that they will never complain about their fate again.
I don't like the look of that one. That looks like a really big version of the ones I hate the most. So, I'm gonna look around here. Got Shoot McGee over there. Got a big guy up on the bridge. Let's get this guy. I'm going to ignore this guy for now, just have a look. I did see the point we can jump up to. There's another one there as well. Which makes me wonder whether the sewer was the wrong path. But at least we became ejected. Some points, got an eye on here for a fight. Just here for like this items. Yeah, I'm going to zip on back. I'm not going to go up there just yet, we're going to go back, we're actually going to venture through that sewer, just to double check what else is down there, what is it as well. Yeah, so the Bastille does want it to go in that direction, so if we can double check and see what it is we can do when we go through the sewers, because I am hoping we do find a way that we can go back. So we're still going to go inside and destroy the gunpowder, so maybe we still go in and still find a way back, but we can at least nose on through these sewers and make sure we find out what is actually down here. Skip on through all this, we've already been through all here. Yeah, as we go through. I know there's a big guy there. Let's just ignore him, grab the items, just to see what we have down here. Like, what are we down here for? Let's do this. I see you on the roof though. You're not really able to get to you. No. These really aren't that difficult. Let's see, down he goes. Cross grenade, essence of a revolutionary spirit. That's not what I wanted to press. Where does this lead us to? I feel like I've seen... Oh yes, we did, yeah. I actually saw this map before. Yeah, because we crashed through there and we saw this. And we crashed through a further wall through there. So this is a shortcut to this side. What is through... Oh, hello boys. Hello. A gate. I'm not sure where that leads to. So yeah, let's get back out of here. We know now that leads us to a gate that we can't actually go through yet, so maybe for us with the later story. So let's get our ass back out of here, get round and zip up to the higher plateau. Get ourselves into the bastion, or at least to see what is on this other side. So, far around was it? I just under this bridge, and we'll go past this corner, and then there'll be 2 points that we can jump up to. There's the first one. That's the one we're going to aim for. Can both be to the same area. Not going to miss anything. It's also dropping ordinary ore vial. Don't know what's going to be up there. Yep, see straight away spotted us. Maybe I can screw you up. That's a good fire straight away. Nothing we can open, no shortcuts. We've obviously got the big guy there. Oh shit, he does actually fire. I just want that, mate. See you later. Maybe we actually have to Get rid of him. Frost resistance module and another module key. Still finding module keys, even though we are completely filled up. See you later, bud. That's all that. I'll take my chances. Zip across to there. Oh, I thought we were going to make that then. So we're now in the cells. So we are actually in the bastion now.
Alan!
What?
Par pitié! Au nom du ciel!
Oh, see marking on the floor. So those markings are for every time we come across someone we can talk to. Come on. Sturdy iron key. And what was this guy saying? Here we go.
Par pitié! Au nom du ciel!
Speak to the prisoner.
I'm listening, monsieur.
They abandoned me. The jailers. It's been days, maybe weeks, since I've seen another living soul. I'm hungry, madame. I'm ravenous.
I have nothing to give you, monsieur.
Eh bien, if that's true, then may death take me. I'm hungry, madame. I'm ravenous.
I have nothing to give you,
Oh,
monsieur.
yeah, I get you. We'll be back. We'll try and find you something to eat, my friend. So I'm guessing the key was for this. Yeah, to the governor's office. What we got there? Cross file. We seriously not find any food for that guy. Oh, I hate when you see a chest and you find it open. Yeah, there's no food in there. Nothing else here. We can smash out there. Essence of a revolutionary spirit. See if we did pick anything up and I just missed it.
I'm hungry, madame. I'm ravenous.
I have nothing to give you, monsieur.
Eh bien,
Sorry, bud. We will come back, I promise. Here. On the orders of the general staff, the gunpowder from Masangri will be stored in the old underground gunpowder depot. So we need to get to the old underground depot. Key to the gunpowder room. Could that be where we've just been to? Well, I mean, I'm not sure, but it could be. What I'll do, I'll go run back now. I'll bring you back in when we're at that gate just to see if it is, and then if not, I'll bring you back when we are here. So I'll see you when we're at that gate.
The gunpowder is
yes,
here.
it
What
was.
shall I do with it? Destroy it and spare Paris another disaster, or ensure that the Marquis de Lafayette will be able to use it?
I do not trust the Lafayette guy. Oh, that's nearly died. No, we didn't nearly die, but the guy does give us a beating when he does that. Get off. so we are down here where the gunpowder is. I believe the options we were given were to flood it, or obviously give it to that Lafayette. Requiem Mallet. That is a new weapon. It's a heavy weapon. It does a ranged attack. When the gun is deployed, Aegis can deliver ranged shots that deal considerable damage. Also, you can deploy the gun and then do ranged attacks, maybe. Not too sure, but we're not heavy hitters, so it's not really in our interest. And I do not trust that Bayette guy. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use this. And
I will grant Monsieur de Boisilier's wish. The city has seen enough destruction.
I couldn't even see that water then. Shit, we're quite far back as well now. Now, if I remember rightly, there is another path down here, which we can take. So if we ignore you, that's the one. Then down here. Yeah, I can't believe I just screwed up there and went in that water. I actually couldn't see the water, so I was wondering if I may have missed any items down there. I should have really gone down and had a look first, but I didn't. I've rushed into it. So yeah, let's hope there is no items down there that I could have potentially got. You, let me come past you. Let's get out of here. So yeah, we've done this. So I'll meet you once I'm back in the Bastion, and we'll go from there. Here we are then, back in the cells. I believe there's going to be that enemy in there. Not really anything we should worry about. We're more bothered about getting food for the guy in this end cell here. So here we are then, back in the governor's office. Obviously this vessel here. Should have really activated this one before we left here. But it would have been a long way back if something did happen to us. Let's obviously take a seat, have a look in the boutique. And yeah, not seeing any other weapons in there. Should really think about selling all the weapons to get those extra few levels. Now there's two ways we can go. There's out here, which we can jump back up to. It might just be for that item and that enemy. Anything in here? Oh, we're back in the cells this side as well. That one's blocked. Obviously, the way out. I don't think that is a way out round. It's just a way out inside of the Bastion. And we do have these corridors lead round past the cells. What's in this room? Yeah, so let's go drop out that window. Let's go see what that item is down in that in this central courtyard. Obviously, we can have a look see if there is anything else in the courtyard as well. What we'd like to do is get a nice jump attack on that guy there. It do seem like we can block on the guy. What an asshole. Now you're on fire. Now give me a swipe. He's dead. So grab the item. Got this item. This is what I came down for. Just some cast iron. Won't even worth the journey down. Yeah, so let's zip back up. There was definitely no other ways we could go, was there? Yeah, no windows or anyone we can talk to, no other way we can zip up. just that way up there. So yeah, absolutely pointless the 2 iron ingots. Let's get our health back up. Make it slow, let our health regenerate. Any doors we can open in this room here? No, just that spider thing. Whoa! I thought I heard something, but I wasn't expecting that. Whoa! And that went interrupted. Good stuff, not. Very tough nuts. How the hell did he manage to walk up so fast? And how was it not interrupting? Oh, where do you think you're going? Hey! Wow, he's going. Where's that spider bot? Hopefully he doesn't get all of his health back. And how the hell did he even see us before? That's a bit of a pain. Oh, he could see us through there, I suppose. It's not really his endurance, folks. It's getting attacked. Oh, sit down. Nothing else in here. Hello? At least it's on, just got stuck. No. I see you. Can we open that door? Is that the only way through? Yeah, we gotta get through that wall. Knocked off. Go. Now we're in the jailer's quarters. How do I get the jump on this guy? He's seen us. Oh, he hadn't seen us. Now he has though. Ow. Get burned, mate. The gilded key. We've got a chest here, it's only what's in that. Oh, that was what the key was for. A Boreas wheel. What's the Boreas wheel? Oh, wrong thing. Oh, we actually found some trousers. Oh yeah, we found the bottom half to the Mandarin set. Yeah, Mandarin set there. What was the weapon we just found? Oh, another large wheel, except this one is frost damage. Yeah, so it's still a heavy weapon, nothing really interests us. We can go up again. You know what's up? What's upstairs? Arsenal workshop. Just that one guy. What do we have down here? Let's go have a look around here. We'll have to check to see if we have found any food. I'm not really focusing on what we're actually picking up sometimes, well I should. Is this a memory? Yeah, it is.
Monsieur le Comte! Monsieur le Comte, are you there? The prisoners, they're suffering.
This is where he
What
gets
is the
captured.
meaning of this?
As
He's betrayed
promised,
you.
I have interceded on your behalf. The king has named you Gouverneur de la Bastille. Do you realize what an honor this is?
Put an end to this sinister farce, Monsieur le Comte. Order your machines to unhand me at once. Ah!
Listen to my voice, mon ami. Nothing but my voice.
We got a clay part from that. I'm guessing that's the last item we need to unlock this guy when we finally come across to see what he is. And I really do think it's going to be something along the lines of the creature that we saw. What the frig hell's that noise? Oh, my bloody phone. Hope that wasn't picked up on the microphone. I wonder what that actual noise was. I could hear them for a second. Well, you did see me. Come on, you little shit. I see you both. No. What that attack had already fucking landed. How the hell did that do any damage to me? That was a little silly. There you go, you're down. Before we do move on, let's quickly check, see if we do have any food. It's a quest item. I don't know if it would come under a quest item, but I'm guessing it's going to be something that we've got to give to that guy, so yeah. No, we haven't. Not yet, anyway. Didn't actually check the windows, much as no. Sneaky paths out the windows. Nope. Off we go. I'll do it in a second. Items. Looks like it is just me and you. Right, I'm gonna wait for him to walk back towards us. And try and get a little sneak attack on him as soon as he turns around. Go for them crits. There we go. And I run in. We haven't really walked fast enough out, but I ran in and ruined it. Oh shit. It's down. Let's make sure we get one of them oil barrels in. We did lose quite a bit of health there. Can we use this? No. Oh, I see. And then from here we go over to there. Whoa! That was a bit unfair if you start shooting at me there. Oh, missed him. Nice, do my head in, even when you haven't got a shield. well, we can zip up to there. I'm guessing that's how we're going to get around. Just looking at how this is closed off. And what do we have in here? A catalyst. Finally, we have a catalyst. It's only taken nearly the whole game.
So this is the jailer the king has chosen to guard Monsieur de Vaucanson and protect the secret of his automats. This shows how important this particular prisoner is to him.
What jailer? Can you see something I can't? I can't see anything down there. Anyway, let's continue on. Ow. You bit of a pain, aren't you? Burn. Don't want to knock him off because I want the item. Let's not smash those boxes. Let's push on through. What I'd like now on the catalyst is at least another vessel. Chemical resistance vial. Nothing else. Continue on. Still no vessel. Well, we may have at least come across one by now. Jailer's quarters. Oh, we can actually unlock that. Is that a shortcut? I feel like it is. What else is down there? Back to the cells there. This is an area that we've not been in now, because I can see that wall right there. Oh, and we've got a friend right here. There we go, buddy. Ooh, I got you, you got me. Heal. No, we haven't got any health. I want to teach you how to duck. Is that food? Oh no, it's another memory.
The death sentences delivered by court order are nothing more than cowardly murders. Barbaric crimes committed legally in the name of the entire nation. These cruel laws are the doing of the tyrants who rule us. They are the chains they have always used to oppress the human race. And that, mes amis, is why the death penalty must be abolished.
Well said.
We got a tin flask. I'm guessing that was one of the guy's memories, and not something we could actually go and give to the peasant guy. Let's go check the cells. Right, so we know where that's going to lead out. I actually saw that leads down into the main floor. I suppose we can see if the flask actually works with the gold guy, because we are actually at the cells. Which side was it now? This side. It wasn't through there, it was the other side of the Bastille. Because we only need the flask if there is any fluid in it. But sure, we don't need the fluid that's in it. The guy doesn't need a drink. He needs rescuing. Let's see what this guy says.
I'm hungry, madame. I'm ravenous.
I have nothing to give you,
Oh,
monsieur.
you kidding me?
Yeah.
Sorry, bud. I actually generally thought you might have had something for you. Alright, and obviously we are back at the Bastille. Oh, sorry, bud. I thought you were going to be in here. Run through the wrong way there. Sorry, bud. Finish him off quickly. And we've got the Bastille that's just here in the governor's office. Let's use this. In fact, let's drop out a minute. Let's actually use all of our access belt. Let's all use all the spirit that we currently have on us as well. So we've got 10 of those. That is 10,000. 9 of those. That is 18,000. Again, we don't currently have anything else on us. Let's use the Bastille. Let's get. Might afford 2 upgrades. Fingers crossed. So yeah, let's increase that one. Yeah, we do. We have enough to increase that one again. There we go. And that leaves us with 8,000. Before we go down, yeah, there was no other modules. We could actually sell all of his older modules now. All these level 2s, we don't actually need them. Start from the bottom and work his way up. Oh, it's actually going to take us right back to the bottom, so yeah, it's probably best off where we were doing it from. I'm just worried then again selling a grade 3. Let's start there. If we don't need any of these, we'll get rid of that one. And then equipment. We could technically sell all of the unused weapons, like the fans. That's actually, oh, because we've leveled it up. I was going to say that's actually really expensive to sell. Like, definitely that one's fast. Yeah, definitely the fans and the claws. Not the chains, even that chain, even though it doesn't actually benefit us because it doesn't do any chemical damage, but still could be a benefit to us. Yeah, like the vengeance wheel. The discus chain, obviously, that's only worth 1, so there's no point in selling it. You know what? No, we'll just leave it at that. We could sell. Oh, it doesn't actually let us sell the keys. Yeah, it doesn't let us sell the keys, even though we no longer need the keys. It allows us to purchase the keys, but doesn't allow us to sell keys back. Yeah, and we've still got 2 keys. I don't want to upgrade anything. I'm just going to wait off on that. Can we afford another upgrade? No, we've only got 11,000 points. Yeah, let's just go for it and see what happens. See how well we do. The other thing I do want to do is put those there, those there, and those there. How many have we got? The flame? Oh, I've got more of the flame. Yeah, I think I'm going to swap out those. Oh, and before we forget, one thing I really did forget is one upgrade we definitely want to include. That's that one, so we get the extra use. So now we get 4 uses of the oil barrette. Now we open up that way. Let's get here, which leads us out here. Is it gonna? kick straight in for the boss, or is he going to wait for the drop? Oh, we can actually see him over there. Jim can't zoom in and have a look. Yeah, let's go for it. Wow, looks quick for a big guy. He's just showing us all his boots, is he? So everything he touches turns to ice with that weapon, so we've got to be careful. Get us. Wow, that move really good. Build upon him is relatively quick, so if you could get the there's no point bringing the improved Frost because he is Frost. Can't actually what it is with that. Supposed to cut my head off. Power has been put on hold. Let's try and stay away from him until that wears off. If it wears off, oh no. Stay out of that shit. Definitely want to stay out of that shit. You trying to chop my head off again, sunshine? Big one. There we go. Got the grade 3 endurance module and another module key that we don't need.
Your Grace. No, Your Grace. I am your most faithful servant.
Monsieur, listen to me.
But I can no longer do what you ask of me.
Listen to me, Bastille.
Kill, kill, and kill again.
What do you mean? Of what crimes do you accuse yourself?
The heads must roll. They must roll straight into the pit.
Cela suffit. Who are you, monsieur?
Who am I? Oh, I am Charles-Henri Sanson, executor of court rulings.
The executioner of Paris.
The executioner? Oh no, not anymore. That death factory. We had to lead the horde of the tortured victims there, and hand them over to killers who are far more efficient and skilled than us. When I tried to give up my position, the king and the count offered me a new role. Greffier at the Bastille. An easy job. And I fell into their trap. Oh. But now that I think about it, they must be the ones who sent you. They want my head.
You're rambling. I am Aegis, their worst enemy. Come to rescue Monsieur de Vaucanson.
Oh. His Majesty's honored guest. The man for whom our good king reserves his most ruthless treatment. No one deserves to be punished like that. Here, take this key. Monsieur de Vaucanson's cell is downstairs. And do not delay. He is dying, madame. He's dying.
Did you get any food for that other guy? Speaking of the prisoners. Let's see anything else down here. Anywhere else? It's just stuff here.
Monsieur Sanson.
Check.
Madame, why haven't you gone to Monsieur de Vaucanson yet? What's keeping you?
We're going. Ricky, now. What do we have here? Bronze ingot. Right, let's head into the Valley of the Beast. Yes. We have a Bastille as well right here, just on timing. Let me just quickly double check. Oh, we're doing fine for time. That's all. Now let's have a look to see what we've got in the special. Anything new in the booty in regards to equipment? Nope. Let's see, it's going to sell us all the previous modules we've just sold. Oops, going to ignore that now. There's the fortified counter one, but we're not going to buy modules that we can use. Right, so it's already at 16, so we'll place that one at 16. Just going to push that one right there. Corpses everywhere. Here we go.
Monsieur.
C'est toi? Oh, that was tonight, mon enfant. Oh mon Dieu. They did it. They did it. They've turned my sweet daughter into a cold machine.
It's all right. Stay calm.
Well, Ludia, what has Cagliostro told you? Has he sent you to put me out of my misery?
No. I'm going to get you out of here. Let me help you.
There's no point. I'm burning with fever, and I'm already short of breath. Death lurks around every corner in this prison. I couldn't escape it. I'm not long for this world.
No, you can't. Outside, your automats are slaughtering men, women, and children. What you have done, monsieur, only you can undo.
What I have done, the miracles I performed, the wonders I gave to this kingdom, it was nothing but vanity. I closed my eyes to it for so long. Mesmer, Cagliostro, souls snatched from their eternal rest like water from a well. I should have set fire to the workshop, I should have melted my creations.
It's not too late to stop the massacre.
I don't have the strength. You must...
Speak, monsieur. Say something, enfant.
You must stop them. The king and his loathsome henchman, Cagliostro, the master of the machines. He gives them their orders. He must be silenced at all costs. Take my hand.
Monsieur. Monsieur. Father.
No, no, my pauvre enfant. I am not your father. No more than you are, Athenais. You're but the vessel that contains what is left of her broken soul. Lydia, I don't want to die without hope. In the name of what is left of her in you, in the name of her love for you, I beg you to free her from the purgatory our enemies have confined her to.
I will grant your wish, monsieur.
Do you realize what that means? Are you ready to make that sacrifice?
The ultimate sacrifice.
Ma fille. I shall never see her darling face again. Ma toute petite. You must set her free. Bring her back into the light. The light.
Monsieur. Monsieur. Monsieur.
What's this we got here? One of his memories.
No! Papa! Have you lost your mind?
Bon sang, my daughter, will you never listen? This machine belongs to the king now, vous le savez. There's nothing I can do about it.
Did he also order you to torture her?
The king wants me to make some improvements.
And you obey him just like that?
That's enough, Athenais. Let me work. And from now on, I forbid you from coming in here without my permission.
Ugh! You're no better than your master, Papa!
So, yeah, he's gone. Through here. Let's go speak to that guy, just say we've gone in. Shit, we're too late, he's dead. May as well tell him, aren't we? He's still there, that is. Oh, shit. Well, there's a way in. Here. Still here, yeah.
Citoyen Sanson.
Did you speak to Monsieur de Vaucanson?
Sadly, he has drawn his last breath.
What a terrible fate. A fate promised to all those who are kept in this cursed fortress, I'm afraid. Death lurks here. It is blind and indiscriminate. May God keep them.
Is there any way out of this gruesome place?
You should head for the Seine, madame. It's still the safest route. On the floor below, there's a wall that's falling to pieces. If you could knock it down, you could reach the moat that leads to the river. I saw a boat moored there earlier.
What did the Comte de Cagliostro have you do?
The reprobate. He made me his servant, and my assistants his slaves. At the hospital that he turned into a prison, we were forced to deliver innocent victims to his mechanical executioners. There were no last rites for these poor souls, no priests to lead them to the scaffold. we were forced to bury them non-stop, piled on top of one another, heads between legs. It was a slaughterhouse, madame. A death factory.
Let's go through the hole in the wall then, because that's the one he was speaking about. No need for us to stop there. Oh, so that drops down to get back out. Bastille sewers. There's a dead end. Let's head this way. That takes us up. Yeah, that is a dead end. So yeah, let's see it. Head on off. Bastille Canal.
I can use this boat to reach the Seine. As soon as I am on dry land, I shall return to the Cordelier convent. I'm sure they are waiting for me with bated breath.
Ah, brilliant. So we can actually return to the convent. And we've done everything that was required. Oh, it was at the Bastille as well. We did the gunpowder and we found his mother. Taking us straight back to the convent.
Citoyen, I come bearing sad tidings. Monsieur de Vaucanson has passed away. I was present for his last breath in his cell at the Bastille.
Juste ciel. Requiescat in pace.
Mon Dieu, it is a cruel fate that has taken my dearest friend from me today.
Eugène. Ce pauvre Eugène. I cannot suffer such a horrible injustice.
Was he at least able to tell you something before he passed away?
No. Nothing.
How unfortunate. We are lost.
Must we resign ourselves to this disastrous turn of events?
No, General. Every part of me refuses to do so. Eugène de Vaucanson made me make a promise that I swore to keep. Now I have no other choice than to risk everything.
What are you thinking, Aegis?
I'm thinking of making my way to Versailles.
Eh bien, you should know that I also plan to go there.
You don't even think about it.
Ma foi. What have we got to lose? Our lives? At this point, you must admit that they're not worth much.
I agree with the Marquis's resolution. We must take into account everything that Aegis has done to foil the King's plans. The time has come for us to put ourselves at her service.
Not so fast, mon ami. Let's not rush into anything. You'd have to be mad to want to be part of the battle to come. Those who agree to take part in this strike will need to keep a low profile until Aegis has cleared the way. As for you, madame, I do not know what new arrangements have been made since my last visit to the Queen, but I found the area around the North Wing to be particularly empty. Here is where you should launch the attack. If fortune is in my favor, I shall be waiting for you at the Petit Trianon with something to help you make your way through the gardens.
As for us, once the automats have been defeated, we will enter the palace to seize the king and the count.
Is that your plan, Monsieur le Marquis?
It is, monsieur.
We are about to take the small step that separates audacity from madness.
Are you ready to take it, madame?
Citoyen, I cannot escape my obligations. It is in my very nature to honor them. I kept the promise I made to the Queen to find Monsieur de Vaucanson. I am now bound by the oath I swore before my creator. If I go to Versailles, it is in the hope of rescuing Athenais. I think also of all that remains to be done in Paris. And what's more, you demand my help to make you masters of the King.
It is a heavy burden that we place on your shoulders. But once again, we must leave it up to you.
Take your time, Aegis. A hasty decision could lead to disaster.
We will be ready for action when the time comes.
Pour la nation et pour le royaume.
Right, I do think we've got a couple of fellas that we need to talk to here. Let me quickly swap around our items again. I didn't change them back. I'll put that on there. That's cobblestone, even though I haven't really been using it. Put this compass to good measure as well, and that's one thing I want to use for right now. So we've got report back to this guy, and we've also got to speak to... Oh, let's tell him what happened to his mother and see what we get back from this guy.
Citoyen Mirabeau. Unfortunately, I come bearing sad news.
Go on, Aegis. There is no need to spare me. This is about my mother, isn't it?
Indeed. The Countess is no longer of this world.
Yes. It was to be feared. I knew she was lost a long time ago. The poor woman. At last she has been delivered from the madness that drove her into the gutter.
It gets worse.
Worse, you say?
Your mother did not die of poverty. She was killed.
Murdered? No. My father. The rabid dog made good on his threat. May he roast in the fires of hell for all eternity. As for you, Bishop, do you finally understand the man's true nature? How much longer will you protect this demon?
I share your grief, Monsieur de Mirabeau, but the secrets of...
Enough! You sanctimonious bigot! Is it not enough for you to serve the people absurd fables that condemn them to ignorance? Must you also submit to the whims of a malicious old brute? The scourge of his own family? Speak! Speak now, or so help me, I will send you to meet your maker.
Please, monsieur, let us not get carried away. Out of respect for your grief, and given the extraordinary circumstances, I consent to enlighten you.
I am listening, Monseigneur.
I admit that your father is an unusual person, inhabited by an anger whose source is undetermined. He blamed you, your sister, and your poor mother for all of his misfortunes. I stayed by his bedside an entire night. I preached about mercy and the example of our Lord Jesus Christ.
Ha! That must have gone over well.
Do not mock me, Monsieur de Mirabeau. At dawn, I finally got Monsieur le Marquis to see the error of his ways. Before God, he extended forgiveness to all those he had previously condemned.
However, he did not give up his plans for revenge. The fate reserved for my mother is proof of this.
In fact, monsieur, he did. He even gave me a leather wallet containing, in his words, the instrument of your punishment. He asked me to dispose of it. Unfortunately, your mother's fate was already sealed. Orders had been given. There was nothing more that could be done. The poor soul. He was in tears, his body racked with sobs.
My heart breaks to hear it. What was in the wallet?
I don't know, monsieur. I did not open it.
In that case, I ask you to give it to me now.
I cannot, monsieur. When I was captured, the wallet fell into the hands of the Comte de Cagliostro.
Nom de nom, Aegis. Do you realize what this means? This wallet contains my father's sentences for his children. Me, of course, but also my sister, the Marquise de Cabri. You must find it at all costs. Our fate is in your hands. Cagliostro must have put it in a safe place, somewhere known only to him.
The Marquise de Capri, dites-vous?
Yes, that is my sister Louise's title.
Fortune favors you today. It so happens that I already have this wallet. It was in a secret workshop by the Tuileries, where the Count conducts his sinister experiments.
Oh, how fortunate. What does it contain?
2 envelopes addressed to the Lieutenant General de Police. One of them had this letter in it. It concerns your sister, the Marquise de Capri.
Let's see. A lettre de cachet signed by my father. He gave orders to have my sister locked up in a convent. His unique variety of fatherly love is unmistakable. What was in the second envelope?
It is empty.
Empty? Mon Dieu. You don't have to be a genius to guess that it contained a similar document. This time concerning myself. If the envelope was empty, it means that this letter has already been delivered to its recipient. By Cagliostro, no doubt. The monster must have felt a perverse sense of joy as he devoured its contents. Aegis, you must retrieve this letter at all costs. If the Lieutenant General attaches a seal and gives it to his underlings at the Châtelet, I am done for.
Where does this Lieutenant General reside?
Right by the fortress. He's a dutiful man and prides himself on never straying too far from it. Please hurry, I beg of you.
We've got that mission now from that guy, and the other guy we need to speak to, this guy over here. So we have to tell him about his gunpowder.
Citoyen Lavoisier.
What can I do for you,
Aegis?
Aegis?
Because I swelled it down.
I found the powder. It was at the Bastille.
Did you do what needed to be done?
Oh
Yes.
yeah, I did.
There is nothing more to fear from it.
What do you mean, nothing more to fear from it?
It's gone,
I flooded
douchebag.
the cellars where the powder was stored.
Bon sang! Lavoisier! Why did you put our fate in the hands of a cursed machine?
Don't you dare call
This
me that,
machine,
you knobhead.
as you say,
Smack
just
him up.
saved you from certain annihilation.
Yes,
No,
slap him
you
about.
have rendered us impotent.
Come now, monsieur. Get a hold of
I think we were
yourself.
impotent long before the
Mon Dieu,
gunpowder. Look at your
everything
wig.
I attempt seems doomed to fail. I fear we no longer have any chance of winning this war.
Please, calm yourself. What you fear is the loss of your own personal interests. Everyone here is convinced of this. Goodbye, Citoyen Lavoisier. And down with despotism.
He's a bit of an arse. I actually starting to wish I had give that other guy that information on him now, because he is a bit of a douchebag. It probably would have saved him bloody right. Right, so I think that is going to do for today's episode. Obviously, in the next one, we're going to move on to further pastures. I'm guessing there's going to be another zone that we're going to go to, but at least we've been able to come back and tell these of what happened, let them know about his mother, and inform them of gunpowder. But I believe it has opened a few other quests that we're going to have to return back to our carriage to find out what those are and move forward. So if you've enjoyed this, as I always say, feel free to leave a like on the video, and if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe so you can be notified of when I upload more content. Thank you.